This is a Nissan Navara NP300 twin cab pickup that I've recently purchased, and I watched loads of review videos on these, but one thing that no one ever mentioned is whether the back seats fold. So that's what I thought I'd show you in this video, and also give you some dimensions of what space you got back here in case you'd rather store stuff here than seat passengers. So this is a 2021, it was registered 31st of March 2021, and it is the N-Guard. So top of the range, and all the NP300s are the same when it comes to the back seats, but because this is the N-Guard, you get blue stitching in the leather part, and then you get fabric in the middle of the seat. That's something that only the N-Guard models have. And on these, the rear seat bench just lifts up. That's the only feature they've got in the back here. So under the headrest here is a little fabric strap, and then when you lift the seat up, there is a hook here, which you can remove it from that loop and then attach it to the strap up there. And then that holds the seat base up, but it does say in the user manual, you mustn't drive with that seat base folded up like that. I'm not sure why, because at worst that's just going to flop back down. It's not going to fly forward because it's hinged here, of course. So if you were going to leave this up, you could also get your seat belts on both sides, strap them in, and that's going to secure it. And then underneath this seat cushion, this is what feels like a steel base, covered obviously in fabric, and then you've got these two flaps which are just held on with bits of Velcro. In here is your jack, and then on that side will be the toolkit. So some people might want to store toolboxes or equipment in the back here. So in terms of space, that driver's seat is in my position and I'm 5'10", but you'll notice the passenger seat is in exactly the same position. You've got roughly 52 centimetres width that way. And then at the top of the seat, obviously it depends on how reclined you have your seat, but at worst you're looking at 50 centimetres here, but then that bulges out. So the main flat part of the backrest, you're looking at 53 centimetres. And then on the floor here, you've got about 26 centimetres of space. And then roughly you've got about 1.4 metres across. And then in terms of getting something in, your access space is limited to 47 centimetres. Yeah, 47 centimetres at the tightest point. And then in terms of height from your door sill, you've got roughly 90 centimetres to the top of that seat base, and 106 centimetres to the floor. And if you were going to store stuff back here, particularly toolboxes, then you're going to want to strap them down because you don't want them flying forward in an accident. And you've got your ISOFIX points here, two either side, so you could anchor to those. So when it comes to dropping the seat back down, obviously just take the hook out of that fabric loop, hook that back in that loop there, and drop the seat down. There's no locking mechanism holding that down. But then you will want to drop that middle headrest down because that gets in the way of your rear view mirror. And this backrest is fixed. This does not fold. There's no load through. There's no center armrest. So there's nothing you can do with the back of that. That would be nice if that folded flat on top of that. Or it would also be nice if this seat was split, so you could have one passenger and one area for storage. But anyway, that's all the options there are in the back of this pickup. So I hope you found that useful. If you have, please do click the thumbs up. That really does help. And if you want to know anything else about the Nissan Navara pickup, then write in the comments below. Okie doke, I'll see you on the next one.